Pause. That was Hitano departing from the server. Puppets member going to be joined by Unlucky, Exel Tanvist, and Beck. With a who is that? Kenny? Is that Kenny? Kenny with the shotgun? And for the side of Judgment, we got Zafiro with the question mark profile photo. He just hasn't gotten around to setting his profile photo yet. It is kind of, you know, it's a big statement about yourself. He wants to wait until he finds the perfect avatar to be able to show that off. Obviously, more of a newer player, probably only has like 10 or 20 hours played on Steam. He's going to be joined by Style, Desert, and Sandal. Just kidding. Santal, I'm assuming. Santal with the elevator avatar. See, that's why Zafiro is, he's got the question mark. Because he doesn't want to get caught posting something like an elevator reflection photo. He wants something that really makes a statement. You know, none of the anime bullshit, none of the elevator reflection photos. The sad girl with only half of her face showing, like Exel Tanvis. He's waiting for something real. Like Kenny with a shotgun. I believe Styles' avatar is that like yarn tricks, like the hand tricks with yarn. Those were really popular back in the day. For those of you iPad children who grew up with iPads, you don't really understand the art of the hand yarn. Can really do amazing things with it. Like a Cat in the Cradle. Always an amazing one. Actually, I think that's a yo-yo trick. My bad. Yeah. Sandals. Just trying to spread the word about a really great website for cheap vacation destinations. Your trip to Peru may be cheaper than you might think. You can go to the Atacama Desert. You could go to the Andes Mountains. You could visit you could sponsor a child from the mountainous region of Peru. He could teach you Quechua. You could teach him Left 4 Dead 2. Sandals, your destination, your vacation, your destination vacation. You could even go to downtown Lima. Maybe you could catch a LAN event, a Left 4 Dead 2 LAN event. Hosted in a random mall in Lima. You could get food poisoning from eating, you know, raw fish that has been treated with nothing but lemon. That's great, Wolfie. That's great. Did you I was gonna say, did you have a calculator? But I feel like that's kind of independent of being an iPad child or not. I don't know. I was going towards the calculator games. I feel like we always played the calculator games. I think that's what I didn't want to lock in on the fact that did you have a calculator or not. More like, did you play the calculator games? Because like iPad children would not give a shit about calculator games. They'd be like, seriously, you want me to play this little pixelated bullshit when I could be playing Temple Run on my iPad? RS Joe's in the building. Welcome in. We got Art as well, the king of farts, Fang Pi Wang. And we're going to have some random guy joining the game. Let's see. Oh, he has his anti-cheat on. I'm going to look up if he's on the roster, but I'm just going to keep it a secret. I'm not going to tell anybody or not. Okay, he's on the roster. I'm impressed by puppets. They're not trying to smuggle a player in. RS Joe says, these kids selling for? You know, I don't really want to talk about selling children on this stream. It's not something I'm really interested in. Unlucky is going to be bringing in the tank. 5,000 HP, make it 4,000. Charger Hunter Jockey as he goes for the corner on Zafiro. Oh, single? Nice skeet, though. Beautiful skeet. Charger finds Rogel into the rock. Unlucky's just going to cash that in with maybe no smack in addition.
Let's get you up and take a look at you. Yeah, you good.
Very nice.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Okay, see, Snake was the game I was thinking of, so... You didn't play it on your calculator, but you were still playing Snake on your little Razer flip phone. I respect that.
Reloading.
Okay, we got a Smoker and a Hunter 2-2 setup hit. And they're going to actually split it up a little bit, which is a pretty dangerous thing to do. Sandals... His resort destination is going to be over to the side. And actually the spit doesn't even land. So they're like, all right, that's fine. And we got another disconnect on the side of Puppets. Sorry, I was really trying to catch the end of that. I figured, you know, we got downtime. Yeah, I actually saw you type iframe and I was like, that's actually kind of a badass way to say that. I actually kind of might steal that. All right, and we got Hitano back in the building. Just like a very short sub in. You know, he got his action and he's like, you know what, I'm out. Respect to a team actually having their sub on standby instead of just like panicking and being like, I don't know, can you wait 20 minutes? Look at the Smoker. Pretty intense Smoker. The thing was, I couldn't really tell if the commons were actually hitting Nick or if they were just trying to run past him. But regardless, half of the bonus is left for Judgment. This is a solid chapter for them. Solid round, at least. Gonna back out. He was worried about... Oh, we have a crash when the spit is spreading. This is, what, the third crash in one round for... Puppets. Maybe you should just keep the other player in. Is that a crazy? They're like, oh no. See, this is my issue is like teams treat their substitute like they have leprosy or something. They're like, oh, he can't stand for more than 5 minutes. He's gonna pass it to everybody. He's got the Hansa virus. He can only come in for 5 minutes. Oh. All right, they shut it down. They're just gonna play. Oh, they're gonna bring Hitano back in. I wonder how long he's gonna last. My bet is on 30 seconds is how long Hitano will last. He'll get his SI up, and then he's gonna crash again. Smoker. Let's see. Does he get to use his smoker? That's really the only thing I care about for this round because it's basically done with. Other than that, he spawns in the smoker. He pulls. All right, you can crash now, Hitano.
Safe pass ahead.
All right, you guys ready?
Jockey, jockey.
Okay. Zafiro really just, I mean, not only did he carry the team, but he also enjoyed shooting his team as well. I mean, that's really just an unreal amount of friendly fire from a top team to be doing. We're talking like 35 points of friendly fire from the team in total. Really cool stuff. Tank just immediately goes for the corner, and actually Zafiro was the perfect person to target. But nice little skeet from Sandals, locking that one down, and then the Charger taking Rochelle was just kind of like, whatever. You know, it's whatever. They already did enough damage where he was, you know, he was dead.
Okay, then. Yes, we are vampires. All of us are vampires.
Better grab a weapon. Might need to defend ourselves.
Two pumps and 2 max for puppets, and they actually put this big spray over the glass. Should this be allowed? If this is from Judgment, I really don't think that this should be allowed. I mean, you're literally you're obscuring their vision and making it so they can't use this. But they don't use it anyways. Charger gets locked down. Smoke pull, no good. Spitter for fun. Oh, that's a no spit. Actually, Coach is gonna chase that down. So no smoker, no spitter. They can definitely slow the tempo down. They cashed in on killing the spit, which means they lose the tempo, but they get the kind of better hit dynamics. Boomer on the back for 1, so now they're not even gonna have a 4th SI. Not gonna wait for a quad either. Just gonna send this in. I don't really like. Okay, I love it. Good job. No, but for real, I don't really like that. Just kind of weird.
Reload.
Okay, no, we do have confirmation that that was actually puppets just, you know, spraying the glass for fun. Gonna go ahead and trigger the car alarm, but again, we're looking at 3 SIs right now. A little bit of friendly fire, continuing the tradition of Judgment. They're gonna hunt another spitter down. Look at the spitter. He's like, dude, don't even do that to me. Hitano's gonna run through it, bro. Hitano said, hell no. And this is actually pretty smart because I would say the next hit's going to be a inside hit, but maybe not. Yeah, okay, I kind of like just, I mean, their stairwell hit's dead anyways. Okay, they're probably going to regroup and send it again on the outside. This is pretty funny.
Reload.
Send it. Is it charged in the garage, dude? The garage charge. Absolutely insane charge, bro.
Reloading.
That was hype. All right, so yeah, puppets. Good start. Promising early stages for them. Style going to be the tank for Judgment. Style really being the only player from the Judgment roster that I recognize. Like, where's Roxas? Where's Driss? Where's their fourth player who I don't remember the name of? I do know that Desert is pretty well known. Maybe kind of like an OG. I don't know. I don't recognize him, but people have said that. The only player I recognize is Style here. And you know, if this was actually the actual JDG, you know, like the League of Legends Chinese team, JDG, and they had all new players, I'd be like, yep, that's par for the course. You know, we're cycling through players, new talent, fresh blood, quicker reflexes, all that good stuff. But in a game like Left 4 Dead 2, subbing out your entire team and using a different team is usually a pretty bad thing. Talent does not rotate that quickly in this game. Hunter Jockey Charger, and the tank is just doing some kind of crazy, like, what is going on here? He's like, no, I mean, why do you not just walk in a straight line? Like, I don't get it. You know, I hope Style dies here on the tank. That, like, don't reward this guy for that. Oh my god. Double cap, the Charger smacks. They're getting so much damage. And down goes Coach. Eventually finish it. That was just a weird tank fight. I like what Puppets did by bringing it inside. That was pretty cool. But they're probably going to lose this round. They've already lost this round, actually. I really don't understand tanks that operate like that on the on this tank. It's like, dude, you're fucking massive, man. Like, what exactly are you... Like, you think that top players aren't going to be able to track you? Like, what is the point of zigzagging? Literally just walk forward. Like, why are you letting them shoot you more? Like, yeah, I want them to shoot me more instead of less. Like, I don't understand. Like, am I misunderstanding something? Is there like some kind of... What? Why? It continues to just mesmerize me. Like, why? I just have unanswered questions. That one was not very egregious. Like, he was just barely doing it. But sometimes they zigzag super hard. I'm like, well, what's the point? What are we accomplishing?
I can use these pills.
Maybe like the headshot box, but again, I mean, the SMG should be able to track that. If they can't, Aim Labs is free. Nice. Yeah. Overall, decent shutdowns by Puppets. They're not going to lose this round by too much. What, about 50, 60 points?
Hey, look out! Reloading.
Unless. Oh.
Go inbound!
Nice sidestep. He danced. You know, there's a time and place for dancing. Like, let me be the last person to tell people not to dance.
I can walk this shit off.
This is what I'm talking about.
I love when people express themselves through bodily motion. Look at this friendly fire. 35% at 16 friendly fire. We're talking, again, like 50 friendly fire from this team. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. When I said that, I was like, that sounds kind of weird. So he even has less reason. This jockey was really the MVP. Being able to carry the guy away, and then the teammate makes the decision to go clear him instead of just shooting the tank. Like, look, he's at 2K. He's at 15. He's at 1300. He's at 1300. And we are not shooting him. We're walking out to save the jockey. I guess this, you know. Hey, Sparkers. This one's for you, big dog. Smoker Hunter Boomer Spitter. Advertise here. I'm gonna advertise a stop dancing on with your tanks sign. Also, the ranch. We get the Hidden Valley. Okay, interesting. Hey, who left their Hidden Valley Ranch here? Anybody? Anybody been tossing salads out here on this park bench lately?
Look out.
Oh, the boomer in the tree. So that was not a very fruitful boom. Smoke pull on the trash bags into, wow. I would think they were trying to clear the smoker tongue and he just jumped straight into the line of fire and got blasted. 2%.
Reloading.
Y'all got to stop shooting me.
I'm reloading.
I'm just kidding. Sparkers, welcome in. All right, we got a Jockey Hunter Charger and a boom. Yes, King. Holding his, what, 2 shots that he had left in his gun? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna help out. All right, we had a little double boom. I don't know what is alive right now.
Reloading here.
And we definitely have a Charger. I think it's, what, Charger Hunter, or Charger Jockey Smoker Spit? A boom. Oh, oh. What's the jockey up to? It's all over the place. Well, puppets are certainly struggling to find damage right now. I mean, this has been a pretty dreadful early game. Did they walk through? Okay, they were just looking. I'm sure they were just getting a melee or something. All right, so we do have the jump here that we can go for. The ranch belongs to Art. Smart, how'd you get my selfie? Oh, love the chat. Okay, let's go ahead and check out where the SIs are at. They are really just conceding a lot of this. They don't have the Charger. They don't really have the tools they want. The Hunter's sitting on top, which means they're just going to give away the door. This is kind of weird. Okay, boom on the back. They can literally just drop down. Like, just drop down and walk away. Because they can just walk in through the bottom door now. I like Rochelle standing where she is. Sure, she's got a lot of movement ability, a lot of leverage. They're gonna regroup and they're gonna go again on the or on the gangplank. It's interesting. They get a Charger now from that boom, and Charger is okay. He's walking around. Puppets don't really. I don't get the impression that puppets know what they want to do, which is usually bad for your future. If you have no idea what you want to do, okay, sometimes it just works out though. You know what I mean? Sometimes. Sometimes you just have to do that to the future. You just have to say, all right, little bro, let's calm down a little bit. I got this on lock. Y'all are crazy. Welcome in just one moment. Little boomer M2. Smoker. Oh, nice catch. That would have been really awkward if Rochelle got pulled all the way down. Instead, they're going to have a hunter, jockey, and a charger, which is, in my opinion, completely fine here. Charger is a little bit questionable because, as you can see, all the survivors are going to be playing on this jungle gem. And the issue is they can kind of infinitely do that. You know what I mean? Like if these two like run away and he goes for coach, coach is like boing, 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 boing. Like it's not really like a one-time flush policy. You're gonna have to flush many times. There they go. Boing, boing. Oh, gets the jump smack and coach does fall down. Rochelle, boing, boing. She falls down into the corner. She walks herself into the corner. Hunter landing. Jockey trying to take the 1v1. Oh, eventually finding it, but immediately M2'd away. Hunter gets him plenty of damage in the meantime. E-Rock comes out. Nice skeet on that. And yeah, they're like, wait, Nick is actually not playing the game right now. No, actually, I prove it. Like if my two VIPs want to cyber in my chat room while I'm casting the match, like please, hey, don't let me stop you. Like I ship that. I absolutely ship that. Go ahead and watch back this tank until the crash. One smack off. Rochelle choosing to just drop down and walk into a corner. That was really bold decision by Rochelle to just walk away into a corner. She said, "You know what? My hands are up. I'm just gonna let you do what you're gonna do here." Honestly, I get it. Keep going into the skybox. Unfortunately, that was a crazy attempt at a curve rock. Another attempt. These are really, really good rocks, but the tank goes AI with 20 HP, and that is going to be the... He just chilled on that. Wait, what was that? My bad.
Reloading.
All right, so we're going to have a spitter joining them. But I don't know what the fourth SI is going to be. Charger, smoker, spitter, and something. The jockey. Amazing hit.
Hey, I'm reloading.
A little bit of free spit. Judgment still with, you know, it's yeah, percentage wise 40%. They're like, "Hey Nick, you there? You there?" He's like, "Nah, I was just staring for a sec. Sometimes I just get lost in the beauty of the world."
Reloading. Reloading.
Hello. The common that got away. All right, one more hit for puppets. I don't really know how to rate this. Like 39% feels good. This is kind of, it could go either way. But based on the gameplay, should be good enough to keep them in a solid lead. Probably expand their lead. Charger drops down. Finds one with the jockey 2. Smoker's ready to be annoying. Smoker's going to go in for scratches eventually.
Reloading.
And that'll be some nice damage to finish it off. And a little 8%er, 9%er as they close the door for 1,000 points. We got J-Dot in the building. That is the in-game art. I am trying to print this into a NFT rug pull scheme. That's my in-game. Manufacture trust to eventually convert that trust into a rug pull. I'm gonna buy myself a yacht, like Gabe Newell. Actually, I'm gonna steal Gabe. I'm gonna get the money to hatch an international theft scheme to steal Gabe Newell's yacht, and I'm also going to marry him at the same time. That'll be part of it. Smoker Hunter with a spit boom, going again with the aggressive boom, finds one this time. I wouldn't disapprove of them going aggressive. Okay. Beck is going to go ahead and back it up. I was going to say just sending out one single shotgun does kind of seem like a little bit unnecessary. Smoker is, of course, set up ready. What is this Smoker? The pull! And the Hunter on the back line with the spit coming out, and they will not get any spit. Really interesting hit altogether. Yeah, breakfast sucks. I'd be eating a hamburger at 10 a.m.
Reloading. Watch out! Reloading.
Okay, they go inside. Anti-quad. There's actually a boom ready, but they don't care. As long as there's no spit, they don't actually really care. One boom, whatever. Smoker, boomer dying last, and pretty much no damage taken. These have almost been identical rounds, really. Like damage has been very consistently the same on both of these chapters. Puppet's a little bit better off on chapter 1. Chapter 2, I'm a little bit better off as well, but they're gonna need to take the tank better.
Come on, people, come on, get in here. That one's mine.
I feel like Gabe Newell would love me for who I am. You know what I mean? Which is, I think, what I'm really looking for. And I would love him for his money. And for who he is. I'm sure he's a very nice person as well. Primarily the money factor, though. We're just gonna check this room out just to be sure there's, you know, no scary zombies inside. There's not.
Ain't no shame in getting some help.
And there's the hit basically doing what it's meant to do, right? You send it in on the front lines, you start with the smoke, you make it hard to skeet the Hunter, and then you stack a spit on it. They're going to sack into a quad, which I don't know if I necessarily ship as much as Art and Wolfie's cybering. And regardless, the survivors are already through anyways. They made quick work of that jungle gym area. It is actually more difficult than it seems. Outside quad before the tank comes in. Interesting. Making a makeshift quad room out of this. One door above, one door below. Jockey drops down as they push up. Rochelle M2's away. The Jockey charge comes in with the jump. Is going to be able to capitalize on the Hunter stumble. 1, 2. Quick smoke as well. Nasty damage. Very nasty damage straight into the tank. Is Exultanvis going to pop the pills? Not going to pop them yet. Which can be a little bit risky. I mean, of course, Gabe Newell approves of pirating games. He's a billionaire. If I was a billionaire, I'd be like, yeah, steal my shit, dude. I don't care. Like, what? Yeah, of course. Steal my fucking game, dude. It's fucking bullshit anyways. Money is bullshit anyways. Just like that rock. Oh my god, the curved rock, the smoke pull down, and now Rochelle is stumbled into the corner. Yeah, yeah, steal my round, you know? Steal my fucking round. I don't care. Wait, danced on? Hold on. The Jockey as well. Only getting one in cap. Look at the hops. Yeah, you really think you're him, dude. Go download an auto b-hop script if you're gonna try that, big dog. And this is looking pretty clean. It's personally looking like a wipe to me. I really hope we get the rock in there as well. Ah, we don't get to see the rock. That was such a sick rock. Into the boom, stumble into a corner. Smoke pulls down a player. And especially with the jockey, it was basically done from there. This is going to be a gigantic lead for Judgment. About 750 points. But the catch is on Dead Before Dawn that this is really the only area, the only chapter that we actually care about that much. We definitely care about chapter 4 as well, but I mean, chapter 1 and chapter 2 are just kind of like the pregame. You know, you're going over to the house. Yeah, you're drinking a little bit. You're having a good time, but you know that that's not really the night. You know, it's not the main event. It's all leading up. It's getting you primed for the main event. Whether it's, you know, whatever you want it to be. This is the main event. We're going to have, 700. Actually, I think it's, 600 distance. 1400 bonus. Really just low. You know, I expected this one to be like 700, to be honest. I mean, it's such a long chapter. But there's also so much that can go wrong. They're basically going to be going from the event to the pipeline hit straight into the tank. So it's kind of like the triple threat, one after another, no chance to breathe, and obviously the survivors want to have as few people bleeding as possible, want to be as healthy as possible going into that tank. But really the major hits are happening right here at the beginning. And I do want to remind y'all that really the major way of dealing with the second event, because there are two events in this chapter, the main way that people were dealing with the second hit has been patched. So the danger room that you walk into and the commons don't go in, they go in now. And so players are going to be doing the original version of this. The version where they hang out outside the administrative office and set up. Survivors are going to shoot the alarm to bring in the commons behind them as they approach this infinite event. And now the survivors are going to need to press this button and hold on to the button. We can see the button going up. Smoker is going to come out. Not going to work. They've pressed it. It's done. I can't believe it. What an insane misplay from Puppets. I mean, it might seem, for the uninitiated, that might not seem like anything. It might just be like, oh, you know, whatever. That's actually one, it's like if you, I'm trying to, like, imagine if you just teleported from the start of the roller coaster on chapter 3 of Dark Carnival to the end. Like you just skipped the whole roller coaster. That is oftentimes the sort of damage that you can expect at that event. And they just completely skipped it, and all they had to do was break a single smoker tongue. The boom was not up yet. They made perfect pace through. And we're going to see them probably be on easy street through the rest of this chapter, unless something goes wrong right here. We got the Ballerina Tutu Hunter Jockey with the boom spit. Hunter not landing, in a little bit of spit there, but Let's be real, 92.9% after both the event and the drop down through the vent. This is a joke right now for Judgment. It's so easy for them. Exel Tanvist is going to be the tank, and he's got so much work to do. No hittables to work with. No easy engagement unless there is maybe a smoke pull through here, catching them off guard, maybe something like that. Maybe like a multi-charge. Something wild has got to happen here. Because if the survivors just chip him while backing up, he's not going to have any HP left by the time he goes in. He's already given up 400 HP just for peeking out for 1 second. Yeah, we're going to watch that back. I think that would definitely be the clip of this round, but the SIs didn't have any rush. They were just like, yeah, Smoker will handle it. It's not that simple. They have seemed a little bit unprepared. 1800 HP left. 1k. Tank is dead. I mean, Hunter is gonna not do anything. Charger will land. Tank is dead. They landed a double cap, sure, but look, 1100 bonus left. And this event, sure, it got patched, but it's not that scary. Just setting up at the administrative office. We got Tia Rhodey in the building.
Reloading.
Just going to press a button and hang out at the CR administration security. Gonna have somebody blocking this spawn right here. And the other three will be just set right here on the Rico, unless they want to play in this enclave, which is interesting. I don't like it at all. But if it works, it works. Great shutdown on the first hit, the first of a couple. And now they're going to go ahead and make their way. Okay, so this wasn't a permanent, this was just kind of like a nomadic situation. They're walking down. Do they not know? They're not knowers? Really, Judgment is not knowers. They have not scrimmed this map at all. They haven't scrimmed it once in months if they don't know that this was changed. Okay, Judgment. All right. Yeah. Yeah, the commons are still there. They might just prefer it. Art, never silence your shine, and never silence your farts. Just let them hang in the wind. Let them do their thing. So they're just gonna deal with the commons. Charger, Hunter, Spitter, and what, a jockey? Okay. Now JDG are gonna transition at the exact time where the hit is up. Okay. They timed it perfectly. The boom sack. They're not aware though. They're not like baiting it out. A nice skeet on the Hunter, of course. I feel like Puppets have just let them get away with murder. Like in the court of puppets, JDG was given full immunity.
Hey, Ro.
924 bonus left, and this is... Yeah, okay, see, it is 700 distance. Okay, it hadn't factored in the pill bonus yet. I was like, why is this not 700 distance? It is 700 distance, which means there's an extra 200 plus bonus available for the survivors, and they're trying to cash in every little bit of it. 911 bonus left. They failed the Reflex Sports Store. They failed gym class, but they don't care. They already shut down the hit, and we've got one hit left. They're gonna go ahead and do the garbage skip. I'm sure they're gonna choose not to. They don't care. Why? They said why. We're just going to shut down your hit anyways. Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter. It makes sense. You know, they got one hit left. Why would they spend it getting segmented on the garbage skip when they can just group up, take the hit, lock it down, eat a charge spit, and nothing else, and move forward? 1,532 points will be the chapter score for Judgment, which, keep in mind, Puppets have only gotten 1,059 points after 2 entire chapters. So that's why I was kind of talking about this being the pregame. He's going to do the hop. All right, baddie. Oh, yeah, lock him out. Gambit Owl, welcome in.
That's right. You can't kill us.
I'm down, Art. I am definitely down. Did they add music to this chapter? Like, what is they when they let's go ahead and check out this event. Keep in mind, Hitano, he just now gets his spitter up. He just got it up. They really needed to send in a second SI, something, Charger stumble, something, Hunter, jump in, do something. Because the spitter and the smoke, as long as you save one of them, you know, even if the smoker gets killed, if you got the spitter for the next one, you can manage to make it keep going for a while. But they were so greedy. They're like, yeah, a single smoker with survivors blocking, playing keep away, playing protect the president. Look at Ellis. Look at him block it. He said, hell no. He said, hell no. Where's that smoker tongue going? Hell no. And that was all it took. And I can pretty much guarantee you that Judgment is not going to be that greedy in this situation. Little beat hop, a little boom hop. And Puppets, of course, going to press through as fast as they can. They're actually not going to trigger the alarm. Beck is going to go check out a side room or something. Let's look. Santal, 2, 1. Beck is just like switching out his weapons, spraying the ground, just kind of walking through, not really doing a whole lot. And this should be stopped. Is not the smoker tongue did not get blocked. Eating a double charge in the spit, both of them in the spit. They do cash in the full hit though for that, notably. But still, 20% is what it's going to amount to.
Reloading.
I'm kind of shocked that it was 20%, to be honest. Gonna go ahead and sack the boom, Hunter, spitter, jockey, and I think a charge for the vent. And Judgment is just way more prepared for this entire situation to unfold than the Puppets were. The Puppets were scrambling.
Reloading.
Beck is going to be leading the way. Kenny with the shotgun, and he is a shotgun player, so I like that avatar. Okay, let's look at where the charger is. Do we have a charger? We do have a charger up top. Hunter hopping around, we'll find it. Spitter gets picked. And that's a great defusal by Puppets. You know, the fact that they didn't eat both of those hits, you know, they ate the event hit for sure, but the vent hit, the event hit minus the E, Look at this. Hitano. He said, what, you think I'm scared? Think I'm scared of this guy? Yeah, I get it. He's 6 foot. I'm 5'11". I don't care. It's just 1 inch. I want to take his ass down. Charger Hunter Jockey Zafiro goes second pass. Tank for Judgment. Such a star player on the first chapter. Let's see what he can do here with the tank on chapter 3. Of course, taking the chip. And the thing is, he knows that he's going to take the full SMG clip anyway, so why even duck down? He just keeps running it forward. Hunter pre-spawns into the corner, looking at the Hunter instead of shooting the tank. Multiple people looking at the Hunter, brings it in to the corner. As Hitano gets hit one time, moves over and starts hitting other people. Charge comes out. Zafiro is going to go down eventually. I wasn't. Was that because of like a DB situation? I don't actually know why the target swap came out like that. If anyone in chat wants to tell me why you think the target swap happened there, feel free. But regardless, solid tank by Zafiro. They are going to win the chapter already by about 200 points minimum. And they've still got quite a few hits to play out. Unlucky's DB is wide open. Beck is pretty close to having his DB exposed as well. Hunter hops through, does not get skeeted, eventually does. Nice spit. Solid. Gonna go ahead and set up like I laid it out at the administrative security building. This is not really that scary of an area, which is why I was curious why Judgment decided to go back. Charge on the cold drinks machine. Gotta be careful about Ellis. Yeah, he's gonna get jocked. Jockey does find a spawn in. You gotta defend that harder. Oh, chip level. We will definitely actually instant clear. But regardless, however way you slice it, getting him out of the spit, much needed. And that is the kind of play that Puppets absolutely need to stay with some sort of foothold left in this game. Charger, Smoker, Hunter, and a Boomer. Got to deal with the cold drinks Charger again. Nice skeet in the meantime. Smoke Boom die last, set up for a good follow-up hit. Wolfie says, I'm 5'6". We need short people to have more that sort of pride in their height. You can fit into, you know, smaller areas. Your heart and circulation demand less effort. There's a lot of pros.
I should have learned to drive a tank or some shit.
Charger is at the spot where they're pre-firing. Looks like they, I mean, this can be such a great spot for the SIs. Charger's in there. Yeah, getting the double in the spit. Yep. Didn't have to get a smackdown. It doesn't matter. The damage is done. Beautifully done. Beck is going to drain a lot of the DB, and also Ellis losing most of his HP. So they bring it down to 300. I think that basically cut their bonus in half from 600 to 300. That's the exact kind of hit that Judgment needed to basically lock them out. I mean, we haven't seen it. We haven't seen the lockout yet. If they did surrender at this point, yeah. See, the trash skip is a very nuanced skip. I know it looks simple. I know it looks, yeah. It's just, it's very nuanced. You know, people don't really know how to deal with it. It's just, it's. I know what it looks like, right? I know it looks like just jumping on a pile of trash and then jumping again and then jumping again. Trust me, okay? Trust me. Nah, I'm just kidding. It is basically that simple. I don't it's way too many times we've seen people struggle with this and break down here. Gonna lose 300 bonus for this. And actually, now that I think about it, if they had just walked away like Judgment did, that alarm would have never happened. The boom hop would have never happened.
Anyone else feel like crap? Can't stay
Watch
down
out.
there forever. Let me get you on your feet.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Don't even start.
I could go for a nap right
Total bummer for Puppets to find so much bonus,
Ahead.
only to lose it in 2 hits. 600, 300, 300 to 0. Nice M2. Nice skeet as well.
Why do you fellas want to carry a cute girl?
Reload.
Hypermobility sounds like a talent that you would spec into in an MMO.
All right, this party
Like a
is
rogue
over.
class. You're like at the end of the talent tree, it's like hypermobility. You're fast as fuck, boy. That's like the descriptive text. All right, so JDG are going to more than double the score from this very influential chapter, leaving Puppets scrambling. That much is for sure. And I want to look back at this Zafiro tank. I'm really curious about what happened here. Like, what happened here? He gets him in the corner and then he's like, actually not. Okay, so he's trying to cover for the jockey, maybe trying to get some multi-smacks. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, maybe could have just... Okay, well, I guess the idea is like, if he commits to the free in cap on Nick, all the other survivors are going to be on the other side of the room. So this way he gets his in cap, he gets his damage, and he's able to continue chaining it together. That's the only thing that I can really think of why he did this. Because he gave up pretty much a full smack to walk his way over here. And then he missed. I think he might have been better served by just... obviously, hindsight's 2020, right? But he might have been a little bit better served to just cash in the free cap and toss a rock or something like that. But regardless, we're going to go on. About a 1,500 point advantage for the Judgment as they were trying to lock this down. We got a 6-7% tank. And could this be an... like? Wow, nice stumble, double choke. Wow, okay, yeah. If Puppets are going to start this game anyway, that is the way you want to do it. That's one of the biggest hits I've ever seen to start off Chapter 4. It's kind of it's tougher than meets the eyes with that first hit, because you got the sofa that you can jump on and try to avoid the charge, and it can sometimes avoid spit as well. You've got a player maybe blocking that side room, kind of like jumping up and down next to it. So they do a great job. They go, they're not going to be stopping for a quick bite at the diner. They're going to keep it rolling through. No jockey, no boom, Charger, Hunter, Smoker, and a Spitter. And they're not going to do the skip. Even though only a Hunter is alive right now, Judgment continues to take the safe route through here. I respect this. This is like a strategy play, and I feel like a lot of teams don't really take a strategic mind. They're much more... They are going to pop it. I mean, if we're going to do that, you could have done it way earlier and just walked in here. Okay. The spawns are pretty tough to find. How they're going to walk forward. Wow, was that a bait? Bait out the hit and then rush through the corridors? Wait, Rochelle is on the ground. What happened? What happened? I have no idea what happened. So now they're definitely not beating the allegations. The allegations that they are going to get hit by a corridor hit here. Send it out again. Actually lands. Choosing not to M2 the jockey. It's a personal choice. Double boom. This has not been a clean chapter by Judgment at all. At all. Do they just drop down? They're still just playing it safe. They're not gonna... Are they listening to me? They're fucking with me, right? Don't get up. Don't start the toy ride. Don't do it, Rochelle. Don't do it. Nice. Yeah. Nice job dealing with that hit. And now they are going to be able to press a button. Move on into the Richardson Sports Store. I don't think it's sports. I think it's apparel. My bad, y'all. Usually we'd see players just stack up on top of here and not really think much else of it. Instead, Judgment, again, in an act of defiance against what I'm expecting. They're going to play two out there and just get stacked. Boom comes from the back room. Just a really weird play. A really weird way to play that. There's no spitter. Just really weird. But hey, if it gets the job done, who cares? I think Santal just wants to ski. Yeah, get dabbed on, fool. Spit goes into the room. I mean, it's devolving into absolute chaos. But I gotta say, Judgment are pretty fine off, I guess. I don't know. I mean, look at Zafiro, look at Santal. The tank is gonna come in. Are they gonna bring this in? Are they gonna bring this into? We have seen every Dead Before Dawn match that I've casted in recent memory has been inside this vent, and it's just so stupid. Wait, what? How did he get out? Okay, going around, and now they're gonna walk through. What? Wait, look. Oh, this is intense. This is so intense from Beck. He's gonna chase him back the other way. He goes second pass. The boom finds nothing. And he is just gonna walk it forward. This is crazy. Plenty of friendly fire as they're losing so much bonus. Double smack. Zafiro in the Santal in the corner. Coach clearing out the charge. Jockey landing on Rochelle. Absolute chaos. 2 players down. Is he going to be able to find the finisher though? 300 HP left. Oh, the jockey does get cleared, and he is eventually going to go down. Jesus Christ! What a way to fight that. That's certainly one way to do it. That's certainly one way to do it.
I need somebody's help just for 5 seconds.
You gotta stop ending up down here. This is no way to stay
It's like, that's crazy. This is wild. Coach goes down. This is so weird. This is just the weirdest game of Dead Before Dawn I've ever casted.
Okay, I can use some help here too.
I have to say, one of my favorite yeah, they're just gonna leave him. I don't blame him. Whatever, dude. I love this. It's so simple. Pangea Air. Escape.
Shotgun.
All right, Zafiro is dead.
Shotgun will work. Over there.
Reloading.
Nice jump. Instant pickup. Judgment. No bonus to speak of.
Thank you.
Reloading.
One player is not going to get any more distance. This is a kind of a shining opportunity for puppets. There is a finale. The likelihood of getting a lot of points on the finale is not super high. Actually, it kind of is, but the issue is that it is very high for both teams. You know, so like usually it's. Like the tank isn't that scary. They're actually gonna wipe out here, maybe? Jockey hopping through, stumble, Santal, black and white, commons. Should be able to figure this situation out. Jockey's still alive. Gonna go for the instant pickup, baiting it out. Catching him, 10 HP left. 10 HP Jockey, pistols going to be covering. Nice. Wow, nice call.
I think I'm okay.
Smoker Spitter. Smoker Hunter. Looking for pills, looking for anything. Smoke pull. Hunter. Wow. Judgment.
I ain't gonna make it.
Well, welcome in KLM.
Coach?
This has been quite the round.
Oh well.
Very enjoyable. Black and white Santal with the smack. Oh, and we get the, what is that? The strings. The horror movie strings sound. Heft for dead. If it moves, shove it. If it moves, shove it. How have I never noticed that? He's gonna kill him! Okay, what a round of Left 4 Dead 2. This is just, I mean, this is insanity. That's what I'm thinking, Art. Art says if they get some big bonus, they can call for the finale and try to come back. At this point, I think that that is the game plan for puppets, which means I don't think that this vent is actually going to be the play. I think they need to be a little bit more creative with this tank. I mean, you've got a lot of areas of high ground in this Reflex Sports kind of pavilion area, or like kind of, you know, center of the shopping mall. You've got all of these little kiosks, all of these little shelves that you can jump on top of. If you play the middle ground area, the downside is that the SIs can kind of drop on top of you, but it's not like puppets have really been that bad at skeeting their hunters and clearing their chargers. Like right around there, I think they've got to try to do something that gives them the opportunity to take less damage. They've got to go. They got to take a risk here. Down 2,100. Nice dodge.
Reloading. Ammo. Hey, I'm reloading.
Smoker jockey hunter with a boomer. It's interesting. Smoke is gonna try to, yeah, Smoke is getting chipped. I don't know. Of course they're gonna shoot through that. Okay. Boomer's gonna die. What? They're just gonna save the other two? No, the hunter died too. All right.
I'm a reload.
That's certainly one way to play that.
Reloading.
They're gonna go for the jump. Yeah.
Reloading.
This hallway though is pretty scary with the hunter charger jockey spitter. I'm not gonna lie. I would be lying to y'all if I said this wasn't a very scary moment for puppets. This is really scary. Terrifying. He even breaks down. He lets him know. Exultanvis, what are we looking at here? Oh! Okay, we'll take... Goes and kneecaps the spitter afterwards. I mean, dude, like, dude, you don't have to inflict that much pain. Like, surely there was a more humane way to do that, just like you did with the hunter. But regardless, great take by a much needed take. We didn't even see the charger on our screen, or the jockey for that matter. Dropping down. Oh, the double. Hello, Jack. Almost called Ellis Jockey. And there's the damage that they were looking for. They'll definitely take that.
Reloading.
They will quite certainly be happy to cash that in, bringing them down to 3/4 of the bonus left.
Hey, ammo here.
Yeah, that spit's pretty annoying, isn't it? Not really the best idea to go up on top of there. I mean, I get doing it if there's no spitter. Like, if there's no spitter, go ahead and do it. Sit up there. But if the spitter actually manages to get a spit, like if no one is sitting right here and like capping the spit if it tries to go in, especially from this angle, then yeah, you're going to take a lot of damage, and they certainly did, down to 70%. Charger, Smoker, Jockey, and a Boomer, and now is a great time to go set up on top of the shelves.
Reloading.
And they're going to do that.
Ammo here.
Desert was the Smoker, and he is going to be the tank as well.
Reload.
Goes ahead and sends in a Smoker, says, I have no use for this worldly attachment. He just kind of, I guess he just wanted to scratch. It's fine. Charger Hunter, oh. Try to send in that Hunter. Boomer drops down, no way. Tank is in. Tank with the auto engage with the Charger and a Jockey. Beck is now running around. No, he's going to climb up and flush the survivors down, but the Charger, what? Are you shitting me, boy? And he wins that 1v1 as well over here on the back line. Oh my god, Tank is going to get it free down. Over here, bring the party over to Hitano. Hitano, not the Balala Rocky on the kitty toy. No, not in Kittyland, bro. You can't dance the Tank in Kittyland, bro. That's crazy, and he's dead.
Hey, you alright?
What the fuck?
Shake it off. Let's go.
What? Dude.
Reload.
Man said there was nothing.
They've got 630 bonus left. This is suddenly feels not that impossible. They still have another 250 distance that they can get as well. That was really funny. The hit's not ready either. There's no spitter. They're not really that worried about it. Needs to just group up with the back and make sure nothing crazy happens. 5 seconds left for Zafiro. I think he will be going into a spitter. No, a Charger, Smoker, Hunter, and a Boomer will be the hit, and they're gonna let them. Oh! What are we doing, folks? It's honestly not that bad. I thought that Nick was gonna get smoked. Like, imagine if Nick got smoked there, and Ellis got charged. You're not clearing that Smoker for like 3 business days. Wait, what? Oh, the pills got popped. I was like, why is the bonus going down? They go ahead and pop the pills. I guess they just want some more security, want to make fast pace. Jockey, Hunter, Charger, and a Spitter. They're going to wait it up, back it up. Here it is. Inside the safe room, Hunt cam, safe room cam. They're going to trigger the alarm car. Nice skeet. Charger. Oh, doesn't immediately make the wall connection. Spitter gets picked as well. 500 bonus for the survivors as they walk it in, locking it up. Down 1,000. I don't see any GGs coming back. Okay, down 1,000. Going to be bringing it to the finale all the same. Let's go ahead and watch this auto engage. Ring around the rocket, says Gambit Owl. That Charger was just uncalled for. The Jockey landing as well. Beck goes and clears that. Exel Tanvis goes down. And then here's Hitano. Hitano's like, nuh-uh, dude. Nuh-uh, dude. What are you... Dude, in Kittyland, this is a protected... This is a guardian city. What is it called? This is a sanctuary city. What, you're gonna kill me in You're gonna kill me in fucking Kittyland, bro? Like, what's wrong with you, dude? That's a protected area. All right, we're ready to go. Down 1,000 in the finale. It's technically doable. There's only 500 distance though, which means only 1,100 bonus. It's Gonna be a pretty, and also the tank isn't that crazy. Like, let's be real.
Hey, I'm reloading.
The tank is, I mean, it can make some magic happen. It can.
Right, weapons.
But this is gonna require a lot of effort from puppets, to say the least. Maybe even can go for a quad angle.
Reloading. Reloading.
Charger, jockey, smoker, and a spitter.
I'm a reload.
Nice shutdown. Oh, tap dancing in the spit. Only 2% though. They walk right through it. Zafiro down to 85. 2 players still on 100 HP. Obviously not really the start that puppets were looking for, but it doesn't, I mean, they can't do a lot in those early hits. It's really tough to make these hits work at all until, you know, stairwells start coming out. That kind of like a ladder area, you know, the last few steps of the chapters where it gets the most gruesome for the survivors. But at that point, they've already gotten, you know, a good 400 distance or something like that. Nice charge, surprise, gets cleared, but look at the double action. Nice skeet as well.
Reloading. Gotta reload.
Reloading.
Charger, jockey, smoker, and a spitter. Nice. Great shutdown by Judgment, and we're basically here at the tank. Puppets have failed to do even 10% worth, and Judgment have they've gotten it right and they've gotten it tight as well. At the Players Club for about, they've been at the Players Club for about a month or two, and they put a 10 on it, and now they're seeing what it do. Almost securing a triple. If that charge could have done the shenanigans that JDG's charger did on chapter 4, then would have been a nasty little triple. Unlucky going to be the finale tank for puppets. They're gonna need quite a bit here. Goes without saying. Little R-Rock, I do like this quite a lot. I thought that there was at least one hittable, but it doesn't do full damage, so who cares? He's just going to go cash it in. Smoke pull into Rochelle, not able to get the early corner. Nicholas immediately backs that bus up. Oh, he's trying to find something. He's absolutely just waddling in a pool of nothingness. E-Rock 180, no good. He can't find anything at all. Jockey does eventually land, and he takes it. I mean, why not? Oh, that's that. That is going to be the game.
I got some ammo right here.
900 bonus left for JDG. And now is when we go for a nasty little quad situation, maybe.
Okay.
Grabbing the pills.
Find me some real first aid.
Taking their time. Maybe they could go for like a spitter hit on the stairwell, but other than that... Yeah, okay, there's the quad. They are going to go second to it. Recognizing the challenging situation that they've landed themselves in. Ooh. Decently close, but as is the nature of quads, if you don't land that quad or at least a nasty tri-cap with some separation, They're just gonna lock it down.
I'm reloading. Watch out.
And now they will not get a stairwell hit at all from the looks of things. No, they will, but accidental chip level, honestly. All right, moving on through into another quad, it looks like.
Look out.
Calling the go-go, Charger sidestepped, overlapped with the smoker anyways, and that will pretty much be that. We're gonna have another hit, but it's gonna be an outdoors 2-2,
Weapons over here.
so it's not really gonna matter too much. Maybe try a second to another last-minute quad. 738 bonus. This completely puts them out of the realm of possibility. Ellis surfing on it. Let's watch Ellis. No, not able to surf on it.
I'm gonna reload. Watch it.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Saving the spitter. Spit Cam. Sponsored by Warheads. A unique flavor experience. Oh, 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 oh. All right. I don't think it's possible from this game state. They need what, like over 2K? This is definitely not available to them. Breaking out with the Crossroads Mall bus. So cinematic, dude. No, 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 it's a blockade. You can't go through that. Holy shit. 5,087. This is no longer possible for puppets. They may play it out. I'm gonna see if I can get in this other match. We're like 30 minutes late. I've gotten DM'd by pretty much everyone in the building. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and watch the replay. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't watch this replay. All right, so I was going to be covering I don't really know what's going on. Let's see. We got Loopy Family versus Congregation is the match I was hoping to cover. He asked at 8 p.m., bro, can my team use a ringer? Oh, this was posted incorrectly. We actually have plenty of time. This match was actually, it was posted on the sheet incorrectly, and so we actually are gonna have plenty of time to catch Loopy Family versus Congregation after this, which is great news. Puppets are running the wrong way on the highway. Congregation versus Loopy Family is actually scheduled to begin in about 25 minutes, so that's great.
Reloading.
We will we'll be able to watch out this finale and then head on into that match. I know we've got some Chinese viewers in the building already. A Loopy Family, one of the Chinese Division 1 teams. I'm sorry. Congregation has been a bit of a dark horse team as well. Yep, gonna have to walk all the way back, Exel Tanvist, and the team does not want to wait for him either. Oh, cheeky little jockey moment. Ooh, ooh, oh! Trying the quad, it'll still be a nasty double with plenty of damage, is the main thing. You know, I would much rather have a double that gets 2 charged smackdowns, at least multiple charged smackdowns jockeying on the other side of the planet, rather than a tricap that gets cleared instantaneously. I mean, it's obvious to say that, but it's something to think about. Hit coming in with the 2-2. Spitter, nowhere to be found. Spitter picked? No, Spitter still in Ghost.
Christ, in a handbasket.
Second to the quad, and yeah, Judgment wants to end this.
Reloading.